ready.
So, Joy of Life is back once again. We have lots more episodes to go, about 10, 11. But we're here today to witness the whatever happens next with this wedding. Hopefully everything goes well. Without no further ado, let's jump into the reaction. You already know what to do. Thought I forgot? Go check out the Patreon. Let's jump into the reaction, and I will see you guys right after for the review.
依从古礼，成就契约。自今日始，夫妇一体同心。
新人行礼，一拜天地神庙，此为诸礼之本。拜。二拜父母高堂，以明宗族之礼。
等等，
Hold on.
姨娘，你坐那儿。
万万不可！我不是范家主母，礼法上做不得。
礼法不认，我认。
Shit. It's the reason why Xian is the fucking GOAT, dude. Shit, that shit hit me hard, bro. Damn. Oh, that shit hit me hard, man. Damn. I don't know why. Wow. God damn it, that shit hit me hard. So who is the, if she's not the female head, who is? You know? Oof. That's the reason why I have to stop it there, bro. I have to. I don't know why the hell that shit hit me so hard, man. Whew. Man, family. I think it's, I believe it's mainly because it's tough to find the words. It is. It's tough to find the words. And it's the same thing, man, with when I watched Nirvana and Fire. It was the same thing, man. You know, it's just over the years when just bear with me. I'm trying to get the words out. A lot of people in this world, they don't get to have a family that actually cares about them. Not everybody has the privilege to have a family that actually cares about them. Because you can have a family, all of us have families, but to have a family that actually cares about you, it's, I don't want to say it's a rare thing, but when you actually grow and start to appreciate and understand. The thing about me is this, right? At one point, I live very close to my mom, right? Live very close to my mom, and my mom is one of the main reasons why I don't think I'm ever going to move away from Florida, even though I really want to move away from Florida or even to go live in a different country and stuff like that. She's one of the main reasons, and I never used to, probably about a couple of years ago, I would see my mom ever so often, even though she lives so close to me. If my mom don't come to my house to visit me, or if I don't go to visit her, we don't see each other, right? We don't really see each other. We might talk on the phone and stuff like that. But probably around, I think it's been like a year and a half now or so. Probably somewhere around there. I don't know the exact time or when I started doing it, but I started visiting my mom every Sunday. And the difference, sometimes I'm just there, right? Sometimes I'm just there. We're not talking about anything, just to be there. Now, I really don't know if that's the reason why this hit me so hard, because I think stuff like this, it goes underappreciated a lot of times. It really does. And genuinely, when it comes on to Xian, he reminds me a lot of myself and how I choose to treat people around me, right? And yes, a lot of times you don't get that love back, even though you're giving that type of love to other people, or you're showing that type of love to other people. Sometimes you don't get that love back. So for him to recognize her like that, because his real mom is dead, right? His real mom is dead. And somebody that's here, that's, once she realized that, Fan Xian is who he is, has come to, in some ways, recognize him as her son as well. Because of course she's always going to ride for her real son off bat, right? But she's protected him in so many other ways, in so many different circumstances, that she never treated him like he wasn't a part of the family. So for him to give her that recognition, that's why I say that Fan Xian is one of the best characters that I've watched in a show in a very long time. You know what I'm saying? It was the same thing with Lin Shu in Nirvana and Fire, just how they carry themselves and how much they care about the people around them. I think over everything, he's really stood out a lot more in season 2, at least for me, with how he's going about things and the things that he's trying to, the justice, have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything about this character. And I know I don't spend enough time talking about it, because I would save stuff like this for the end of a series to talk about. But I think this moment here, I don't know why. Maybe it's because of my relationship that I have with my own mother. Maybe that's why it hit me so hard, because at first I didn't know why why I was feeling overwhelmed like that. But I think it's just him recognizing her as a mom, and she's saying, I'm not even the head of the I'm not the the woman head of the Fan family. I have no right to sit there. And he's like, listen, if nobody else will recognize you, I will. Whew. This one was tough. Jesus, that shit hit me hard, man. I don't know. Whew. Guys, I don't particularly like crying on camera. I don't like doing it per se, but if it's coming, it's coming. I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna hide my face or anything like that. To 99% of the time, I'm not crying. Cherish your families, man. If you have them and they care about you, cherish them, man. Alright, is this a gift from... Okay. Handwritten scroll? Okay. What does it say? 100 years of union. Okay. So this is for the Lin and the Fan family. Okay. Well, some people are not quite happy about it, but got the royal seal on it.
要不要我送你回府？
不用，多谢啊。
谢什么？
林拱的事儿没说出口。
我答应过你，不会破坏婚礼。说出去的话，总要算的。
总之，谢谢你，婉儿能有今日真的很不容易。
婉儿也是我妹妹。
那我走了。
啊。
I'll make a move now. Are you gonna go back home by yourself?
是有什么忘了吗？
你一个人，我还是送你回去吧。
那也好，身家性命就交给你了。
I don't know, maybe she's, starting to like Second Prince now that she knows his story.
婉儿，你出来
啊！
别躲床底下了，都听见了。
Why are you in here?
思哲，
哎，嫂子，早生贵子，早生贵子。
What, does somebody have to witness consummation?
这一天呐，我就想着一件事儿。
什么事儿？
我想见见你，我今天还没见过你呢。
Somebody else is in here?
谁呀？大宝啊，大宝啊，回去吧。
小贤贤，我跟那个小东西不一样。我看完你跟婉儿亲亲以后，我就回去了。
大宝听话，赶紧回屋。当心你的红果被别人偷走了。
对呀，那是爹给我的红果呀！小东西，小东西。
Now is not a good time, Unc.
这一晚上这么忙的吗？
什么？
没什么。婉儿，对不起啊，我得出去一趟，很快回来。回来我跟你解释。
哦，
说，这么长时间了，你去哪儿了？
和苦荷打了一架。
Yeah, we know that.
为了我。
除了打架，我还问了一些当年的事。我忘了很多事，我想记起来。
苦荷怎么说？
小姐的事，她不愿提。
我娘来自神庙。
神庙，
啊，苦荷他们当年一路北上，亲眼见到我娘自神庙而出。说，你说会不会你也是出自神庙？
He doesn't know.
我想不起来。
没关系，我陪你北上，咱们一起找，等找到神庙，没准你就能想起来。
去不了。
为什么？
你成亲了。
那也不冲突啊，成亲了可以和婉儿一起去。说，刚才拜长辈的时候，我就在想，要是你在，我跟婉儿得一起拜你。
你为何不问问我和苦荷一战之后我去了哪里？
你去了哪儿？
我去了南边。
街都静了，静了。他们不回院里，只为了吃饭。
Oh, it's been a while since we've seen him too. FJ.
在哪？一个3处主办，一个6处主办，都是监察院的顶梁柱。半夜在大街上打架，这样传出去，丢不丢人？
不至于啊，谁说不至于啊？
丢人也丢不着我的人，我天天蒙着个脸，京都上下监察院内外，哪个知道我的名字？
你隐藏身份就是为了打架活得出去是吗？
是他先动的手。
不是这个，今天什么日子？我徒弟大婚。
我知道，
你这贼眉鼠眼的，一看就没好事儿。我得拦着他呢。
哎，你是怎么看出我贼眉鼠眼的？
Yeah,
这姿势就贼眉鼠眼。把你吃个馒头，你就把面具摘了，你好好吃。我又不是没见过你的脸，这大街上也没人，你还怕谁看着啊？吃你的面。
你去范监府了？
啊，被他拦了。
做什么？
今日范闲大婚，武竹武先生必定登门。我平生之愿，亲自向他请教武学精艺，教授切磋。
那是找死呢！
武者寻道，虽死无憾。
北界，你是什么时候回的京都？
我这一路狂赶，我这不是刚回来，连饭都没吃呢。一路南下，我就惦记这口，还得说京都。
按规矩，你应该先回院里面见我。
是院长，这不是说了，徒弟今天大婚，我怎么着也得是吧？啊，当然我不会打扰他，我不打扰他，我也不允许别人打扰他。
所以你就一直守在范闲府。
对啊，没白守啊，把他给拦下了。
北界啊，你一路追杀凶手，自南而来，跟我说句实话，凶手是不是兀术？
我确实没看着这个凶手的脸，当然我也不相信大人会是滥杀之人啊。那就是你说这案子做的啊，他要不是武大人，谁还能有这般身手呢？刚好这案子发生的时候，武大人在江南。
兀术为何在江南
He was there?
这我还真不知道。
You just said he was
当
there.
年我和小姐一起去过江南，我想把我们曾经走过的路再走一遍，试着找回遗失的过去。
有结果吗？
没有。江南死了很多人。
You know you want to ask him, right?
听说了。
我没动手。
It was
那就
him.
不是你
Okay.
的，那是有人要陷害你。顺着这个思路往下想，第一，考虑谁陷害你能得到好处；第二，要知道你南下的行程；第三，
可只能是我。
为什么？
我暗中查过死者，出手之人宗师手段。
So a grandmaster
那
using
就
the
是
same
四大
weapon
宗师
as
之
you?
中有人要陷害你，是不是四不见？
杀人者没用真气，
Didn't he use any chi flow?
宗师手段没
Skills
用
of a
真气，
grandmaster, yet the murders were committed without the
放你天
usage of
下。
chi flow.
舍我其谁？
可是你说了，你没动手。
是，我记得自己没动手。
I remember that I didn't do it.
那就足够了。
记忆丢失，有第一次，就可能会有第二次。我不能相信自己。
我在。
按道理讲，我不该再见你。
哪有这种道理？
我遗落过去，前世难寻。如今在这世上，我只有一个目的，就是保护你。若我失控会伤害你，我就会立刻远离，从此再也不出现在你身边。
说你不能丢下我。
你看清楚，
看清楚什么？
我看不见，这上面有血吗？
没有。
如果我记忆扭曲，遗忘过去，现实总该留下痕迹。
我看得很仔细，这上面干干净净，没有一丝血迹。
这一路上，我一直没让它沾水，
那就说明不是你。
记忆不再可信，现实不再可信，我连自己都不能相信。如今我出现在这里，因为我相信你。
说，你永远可以相信我。
好。
Okay.
我该走了。
去哪儿？你别又跟我玩失踪了。
我暂时不离开京都。
那咱们说好了。
你成亲了，从今以后有自己的家人。
You'll always be family, bro.
你还需要我吗？
我永远需要你啊。
没有永远，
但我这一生，你不能缺席。
大婚之后，你带上小姐留给你的箱子，去苍山住一段。
苍山。
Is that the honeymoon spot?
那人是谁呀？
武竹叔，我的长辈。
怎么也不进来坐坐？
他性格就这么怪，你怎么自己摘了？
刚才吓一跳，担心你出事儿。
对不起啊，大婚的日子弄得乱糟糟的，咱们再来一次。
这样也很好。
今晚给你的必须最完美。相信我。
我从小在宫里生活。 父亲与母亲不便探望，每到晚上，我会一个人住在一个很大的房间里。从那个时候起，我就特别喜欢看星空，因为除了星空，也没有什么可看的了。
刚才对拜的时候，总觉得差点什么，不完美。
为什么？
堂上只有我爹和柳姨娘，少了你独有的见证。
我爹娘没法来，没事的。
可星空一直在啊，你说的话。 我都记着，你送我的这片星空，它一直都在。
You guys are bugging, man.
也该看着你幸福。从今往后，你再也不是一个人了。
戒指，这是做什么？
我自己做的。新婚良人以此为凭，共许余生。
这是哪里的说法？
我记不住那个时间。
A very distant future.
把我那些记忆。 都说给你听，好不好？来，该你给我戴。对，就无名指。
What I paused the video to ask if anybody knows about, Chinese culture, if they still do this for the for weddings and stuff like that. Like, do they do rings or they just don't do rings? If they do rings, is it the left hand and right hand? Because it seemed that's what I saw just happen just now. He put it on her right hand. Ring finger, and now she's putting it on his left hand ring finger. So let me know the proper stuff.
契约就定了。
星空见证，往后余生再不多行。
我喜欢这约定。我竹叔是跟你从小一起长大的。
从儋州到京都，
那应该有很多故事。
Time to get down and dirty.
竹叔的故事，
Get a baby in your belly.
今天不是说故事的时候。
那应该做什么
Yes, sir. Hey, aggressive much? Okay. They be French kissing in China too. Oh man.
这是干什么呀？坐，大人坐。来，夫人，快坐。
怎么了？
坐啊！来吧，大家伙儿，来。
So now she stays at the Fawn residence now. I don't know how this works, cause I don't know how this works, guys. You guys gonna have to tell me. Okay.
一叔这是出什么大事了？怎么全来了？
大人，今天您新婚，我们应该来拜会的。
That was yesterday.
属下榜启年拜会夫人邓子月，携一处同僚见过夫人。
行了，都是同僚，拜什么拜？
哎，
They
这
really
怎么一个个困成这样啊？昨天晚上干嘛去了？
嘿，大人有所不知，昨天晚上啊，咱这门口太乱了，我呢就把一处的兄弟们都招呼过来，维持一下秩序。大家呢守了一夜。
胡闹！监察院又不是私产。老王，罚你半个月俸禄，给兄弟们打赏。
夫人啊，大人，舍不得，他们都是心甘情愿。
赏钱是应该给的，不过不应该由王先生出，应该由我们出。
谢夫人，
大家辛苦了，都是应该的。
Okay.
我家相公常跟我说，若只他一己之力，便算是有3头6臂，在京都也不能立足。他有今日，全仰仗诸位。在这里，我替我家相公多谢大家。
Okay.
给夫人回礼了。
Go ahead, wife.
王先生，我家相公总是提起你。他说王启年知进退，识变通，在京都有您相助，让他收获颇多。
大人这是谦虚了啊。
真正让他感慨的，却不是这个。他说他脾气怪，性子拗，在京都没有几个朋友，但王启年便是其中一个。你二人不是家主门客，也不是上司属下，而是挚友，亦是知音。王先生，多谢你一直与我相公同行。
夫人，我给您磕一个得了，我
怎么样，媳妇儿会说话吧？
比我家夫人还高出一筹。大人真是大人好福气。
医术还那么多差事呢，回去忙吧。
别拘着了，那个内裤的事儿我们都听说了，赶紧吩咐我们吧。
我吩咐什么呀？
抄家呀！京都那些个贪官，对不对？手脚都不干净，你说抄谁我们就抄谁，我们得准备一下，真的。
胡闹！医处办自己该办的事儿，我自个儿的事儿，我自己顶着。
哦，
不许自作主张。
但是我真的，
我管我的忙。什么玩意儿？走，回去办事。告
I really mean it. Don't do anything.
陈院长给的。
God, this episode is a tearjerker for me.
这是当年叶青梅开创的商号啊！哎，当年那是揽尽天下之。
我也听说过，他的产业成了皇室内库的根基。
产业是归了皇家了，可当年那些跟叶青梅一起开创这商号的一些掌柜的，都在京都呢。这庆余堂现在就是他们在办。
这庆余堂是个商铺，
他们自己啊不开商铺，他们收那些商铺东家的钱，给这些商铺啊做掌柜的。
职业经理人可以啊，没什么。
但是叶青梅死了之后，这些掌柜的和内库还有什么瓜葛呀？
陈院长给留的谜题，总得过去看一眼。
您还亲自来应门了？这位便是庆余堂的大掌柜，这位便是监察院提司范闲范大人。
请。
They be calling this stuff. That place must have 3 different names. Jeez. These are all the shopkeepers.
他们见了大人高兴，他们这是高兴什么呢？
这边请。
这是要办白事儿啊？是什么意思？
Unveiling something? I think he wants him to pull the veil down.
大人，这感觉可是不对啊！
Something feels off. What is this about? I wonder if this is for old Jin. Oh, it's for his mom.
叶青梅。
So they found out that it's his mom. I mean, was that public knowledge? I mean, it makes a lot of sense. The shopkeepers have a great respect for her.
少东家回来了，
小姐，少东家回来了。
They just want me to just cry this entire episode. All these moments packed into just one episode. This is crazy.
好了，我会陪少东家好好聊的。你们在这儿啊，惊着少东家了啊！
哎，大掌柜，您也请坐吧。
啊，对，从小姐这儿论起，您是少东家，您在哪有我做的道理啊？
叶青梅是我娘。
叶青梅。 是你娘
Yeah, Wang Qingyan didn't notice how I said it's not public knowledge. So it's like
大掌柜的，咱们可是相识这么多年，咱一直
我只信少东家，
信得过。
少东家，其实你刚来京都，我们就知道了，我们还偷偷去街上瞧过你。
您早就知道我是他的儿子？
小姐亲口说的。
Ah, so she told him.
他怎么亲口说呀？托梦啊！
小姐生前曾经告诉我，您的名字也是她起的。
我的名字，范闲。
是的，
这不对啊！我还没出生呢，他怎么知道我姓范？
大人，您出不出生，您爹他都姓范，那您当然就姓范了。
小姐出事之前曾经说起。
The reason why he's saying that this doesn't make any sense is because so the plot was already plotting. If he is the emperor's son, so he's a prince, right? So the plot was already in place for him to be born as Fanjian, but from before he was born.
他可能不久人世。如果他能活下来，
Right.
那你姓什么不好说。如果他过世了，那你一定就叫范闲。
Ah, so she okay, so she like preemptively knew that.
我就一定叫范闲。
这还是弄不明白呀。
他是怎么死的？
小姐说完这些话以后，没过多久，
Yeah, the business
商
brand
号
to the imperial
就给了
family not
皇
long
室。
after that.
后来我就再没见过小姐，具体是怎么过世的，我也不
Nobody knows how she died, but she knew she was going to die.
我来京都这么久，您没想着来见我？
少东家可能不知道，我们这些人啊被盯着呢。陛下
Okay.
亲自下过旨，
It's
叶家的
needed.
旧
The
人
old returners of the Yi
一个都不
family
许
are
离开
not to
京都。
leave the capital.
皇室忌惮，
忌惮你们？
忌惮小姐。尽管小姐已经离开人世这么多年了，可他们还是胆战心惊。
Why?
就连我们这些曾经帮着做买卖的人，也被暗中盯着。我们不敢来找您，怕给您惹麻烦。可是您到京都以后的种种事迹呢，我们都知道。
您当年一直待在他身边做事？
小姐信任，让我总管京都商号。
他是个什么样的人啊？
人世间再没有如此光彩的。
No one is dazzling at her.
她是那么的完美
Perfect.
除了经商以外，天文地理她无所不精。
Well, we know that about her.
知道大海为何有潮汐，知道月亮因何有圆缺。
I mean, she is from the future.
哦，我算是知道他大概是个什么样的人了。
内库的那些亏空，我们早有准备。
We were prepared.
你们有这么多钱啊？
我们没有钱，京都的商铺有，
哪家商铺有？
哪家商铺都没有这么多的钱。若是把京都所有的商铺加在一起，就能填上这个
You
窟窿。
include all the
所有
shops.
商铺，
我们这些人在京都各家商铺做掌柜，兢兢业业，从不贪钱。这么些年，总算有些口碑。如今京都但凡有名的商铺，用的都是庆余堂的掌柜。这么说吧，如果那些商铺有什么不可告人的秘密，我们比他们自己还要清楚。
你们抓着他们的把柄呢？
给我们10天时间，一起发力，雷沙成塔，积少成多。我务必让他们凑足这2000万两，作为大官的贺礼。
当然。
Does he want to go about it this way though? I don't think Fanxian is gonna want to do it this way.
队长交给我们，不会影响你的官声。
威逼商铺收取钱财，你们怎么收场？
不放声，大不了不做掌柜。
行商者最重利，弄不好啊。
You don't want to do it this way.
到时候你们会有危险的。
没关系，我们都已经活到这把岁数了，已经心满
不行
意足了。，
如果是我娘，她会这么做吗？刚才听掌柜提起我娘，光芒万丈，话里全是自豪。我想，如果是她，不会这么选。
少东家，情势危急。
我娘有没有遇到过情势危急的时候？她当年妥协过吗？内库亏空，我自己办。
少东家，2000多万两，非一人之能力所为啊！
Not about that. It's the
我也要试试
principle.
做儿子的总不能给老娘丢脸。
It's the
不过确实有
principle.
事情要麻烦大掌柜，把京都所有商铺东家的名字整理出来，列个名单给我。
是，
诸位，你们的心意。
I know they want to help, but it's kind of like if somebody does something to you, somebody that really loves you want to help you out, and their way of doing it is to sacrifice their own life or something to get revenge for you or something like that because they love you that much. It's the principle of it. It's not that I don't appreciate you, even the thought, right? But it's the principle. I can't on one hand saying I want to clean up all of these dirty stuff and then I'm sanctioning people because of a debt. I'm going to sanction people to go essentially blackmail people for this money. And it also tarnishes your name if people a rumor like that could obviously spread and ruin your reputation. Yes, the debt would be gone, your reputation would be ruined. If not for other people, for yourself, your dignity. We got to do better. We gotta do better, man.
刚才大掌柜说的那个计策，我是觉得可行的。万一商户们动了杀机，我们可让医处的同僚来保护他们。
先把人推下深渊，再拉他上来，性质就变了。
That was bars.
少东家真是个善良的孩子。
Yep.
原来我以为 小姐走了，那道光灭了。原来，光还可以传承。
Yes, sir. If you're gonna be a certain way, you gotta be that way forever. Well, so this is where you're choosing to hang out with all these damn flowers.
站着干嘛呀？当自己家一样坐。
姑姑，这就是我家。
那你还客气什么？随便坐。
It's like you got flowers all over my shit, bro.
您这是干什么呢？
闲着也是闲着，顺便调个胭脂的新色。
这些花您一路带来，不是送范闲的吗？
人家不要，送你算了。
愧不敢当。
我是要谢谢你。
谢从何来？
I love her so much. I love her so much. With her hair up like that. Lord have mercy. All right. So, simping, crying. I've covered the bases for this reaction here. Man, oh man. Brother, let me tell you guys something, man. This show, it reminds me so much, right? It reminds me so much of a time when TV shows used to be just great. Just great. Just overall, in general, just great. The reason why I fell in love with this series, because I watched it after I watched Nirvana and Fire, right? It was the second C-drama I watched, and I enjoyed it thoroughly, right? And after that, I watched Nirvana and Fire 2, which I enjoyed as well. Slow start, but I enjoyed it as well. But this series, season 1, solidified my love for C-drama. Now, I know y'all gonna come at me and be like, why didn't you continue to watch C-dramas and stuff? Listen, I've already explained why in the first episode of season 2, okay? I've already explained. I'm not gonna go over it again of what really happened. I was watching, as I said, one of the things that was happening is like I was watching The Disguiser, right? But not consistently, right? And because of stuff that was going on Patreon as well, the shows that were coming in, nobody was suggesting C-dramas. So what ended up happening was that most of the shows that I was watching at the time, I just didn't have time to add a C-drama. I wanted to keep it there, but nobody was suggesting anything on Patreon for C-dramas. Now you guys have a chance to do that as well. Even if you guys don't suggest any, I'm gonna be watching them. It is a most definite that I have to commit to watching C-dramas, because I realize it's just what it is. Like, I'm sitting here right now. I just finished watching another 4 episodes of this. There's nothing that I'm watching right now that I'm more interested in than watching this show. Everything else that I'm watching is okay, and I'm enjoying them, but Joy of Life season 2 is just on another level. I feel like watching this entire show in one sitting, right? It's that good for me. Now, this episode here, and as I said, the reason why I'm over the moon about this, because I can't wait to jump into others. Last time I said I was going to, carve out time to actually do C-dramas, but I got overwhelmed. So what I've planned to do is, you're hearing the sound of my voice right now. I'm gonna finish watching The Disguiser after I finish season 2 of Joy of Life. I'm gonna jump right into watching this, guys. I'm gonna release the episodes that I've watched already on Patreon. I'm gonna release those, and then as I watch the series, I release the episode just like I'm doing now, right? That's what I'm planning to do, and then we'll continue from there to watch whatever you guys have suggested for me to watch and to get into. I also want to watch some movies as well. Some of those, is it wuxian? I don't know what you call them, but it's just straight hands, martial arts stuff, right? So I want to see some of those movies as well. So if you have any suggestions, I'm not talking about movies like Ip Man or anything like that. I've seen those. I'm talking about straight out of China in Mandarin kind of stuff. Like that's I want to see. I want to get into that wushu stuff. I don't know what it's called. But anyways, let's talk about the episode. This episode was a real emotional one for me. Right? Of course, I'm not a person, like I've said before, not a person who loves crying on screen. But when he hits, I'm not going to hide it. I'm not going to hide my, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to let the tears flow because when I watch stuff and it hits me, it's not necessarily gonna make me like love the show even more than I loved it before. It's more of like when you have those kind of moments when you're watching something and it's just, it strikes a chord. Because if you notice at first, I didn't even know why that hit me so hard until I actually thought about it and realized that it's because of my recent relationship that I've tightened with my mother. That why it hit me so hard, because I'm like, to have that recognition from your, you know what I'm saying, from your mother, from your son, from your father. I remember I teared up as well when Francis, when he got the recognition from his father. Like, you know, there was some tears there, but this just hits a little bit harder because it's not even like, this is not his biological mother, and he's like putting her in the position to be that person for him at his wedding, and that just hits me hard. So that was really cool. I'm glad the wedding went off without a hitch, and you know, second prince didn't try anything. He didn't bring up the Lingung situation, and I think maybe he held off just because of Linger. I think that's why he held off, because he seems like he was about to do some shit and she had to hold him back. Like, bro, didn't we talk about this? Like, you said you weren't gonna do anything. What's good? So everything went off without a hitch. Of course, we got Unk came back and talked to him and was like, listen, my memory is not real good right now. My memory is not very good right now. I don't even trust myself, but I know for a fact that I didn't kill anybody. Because I was thinking, why is he killing anybody? But then again, we know that, you know, he's been investigating, but we haven't seen him because the last time we saw him was when he attacked Kuhei, the Grand Master, right? So very interesting. Emperor sends love, a gift, a scroll writing of, you know, a union of 100 years. Cool. I don't know if people are still living to 100 in China, but that's neither here nor there. It's been a very interesting thing. I'm glad they got to sit under the stars again. They had their second kiss, right? Pretty cool stuff. And also when she was talking to Wang Xinan, that got me some tears to flow again, because I know that when you have somebody like that was sent to actually protect you and watch over you and becoming one of your best friends, and it also remembering I can never remember these people's names, man. Like, it's, you know, it's been a while, but you know, the best friend that died also remind me of that as well, you know, because it's when that was acknowledged. So I don't want to take this as a death flag for Wang Qingyan. I don't want to take it for that. I don't, because I don't want to see him die, you know, because it's the same thing when they, you know, it's when why can't I remember his name? Jesus, man. Right? But you guys know who I'm talking about. When he finally realized that, you know, Fan Xian is a friend, like they're friends, they're bros, brothers, you know what I'm saying? And he stayed back in the capital because of Fan Xian, and then, you know, the fight happened and he died. you know, and now we're having this now again where he's being recognized as Xian, a very close friend to him, and Lin is trying to show her appreciation for protecting him, her husbando, you know. That was some good stuff, so that really got to me as well, because, you know, they were trying to trick me beginning of the season, let me think that Qingyan will really like betray Xian, and I was like, nah, no way this is happening. There's no way. They had me going for a while, so I can't say I wasn't tricked, because I was. But in any case, it pulled through to be one just big elaborate planning with Xian. So great stuff. This was a great episode. I loved it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the reaction as well to episode 26. I appreciate y'all. We got 10 more episodes to go, I believe. I think there's 36 episodes to the season, so we got 10 more to go. I'm probably going to be done in the next 2 weeks, I believe. So I'll be done with the series in the next 2 weeks. But for you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys are going to be watching this still next year on YouTube. So if you want to be caught up, well, whenever you're watching this, it's probably next year already, because 26, you guys are at, currently as I'm recording this, you guys are at episode 8 on YouTube, right? You're episode 8 on YouTube. I'm at 26. So, and you're getting 2 episodes a week. So you can do the calculations. It's probably next year before you're watching the ending of my reactions for Joy of Life, to be honest, on YouTube. So in any case, guys, I appreciate y'all. Well, you already know where to find it. As I said, it's not a must. You can, you know, enjoy the episodes 2 by 2 on the channel, no problem, every week, and just understand, you know, I'll probably let you guys know when I finish the episodes, even though you're probably watching this and you're like, that was probably like a month ago when he finished. This has nothing to do with us right now. But in any case, at least you know that I'm almost done and caught up with the show, and you can go over there and watch the full reactions, of course, on Patreon. You can sign up for free, so don't forget to do that. And what do you know, maybe I'm also trying to decide what I'm going to do. If I'm probably going to start them out for free, right, for you to watch for free, and then advanced episodes you can, you know, sign up for the tier 1 sub on Patreon, and you'll be fine, right, to watch ahead, to have early access to the episodes that I'm watching, and I'll probably just release the episodes one by one and stuff like that. Because the thing about it is this, right, when it comes onto YouTube and stuff, I'm very picky about what I put on the channel. Not everything comes to the channel. There's a lot of stuff that I react to that I release for absolutely free on Patreon, and it never sees the light of day on YouTube. And the reason for this is because there's a lot of stuff, there's stuff that I watch that I know is not going to do well on YouTube, so I just don't do it. I stopped putting up anime completely because anime is just dead in the water when it hits my channel. It's just dead, barely 100 views. So I'm just like, whatever. So if I have a show on the channel that's doing anywhere from 200 to 500 views per episode, I will continue to edit those and put them up on YouTube. But other than that, I don't touch it, right? I don't put them out. I just release the episodes for free. And if shows go along and they're not doing well, after I put them on YouTube, I take them off and just release the entire thing on Patreon, because it's just a waste of time to edit episodes for 50 people to click on the video. Like, I don't have time for it. I just don't. I'm tired, and it also hurts your channel in the algorithm as well. When you have videos on it that's just not doing well, you won't get recommended. You won't get, it is what it is. So I'm trying to wean those things off of the channel as well. I went into an entire rant when I should be telling you guys bye. Just understand, I just wanted you guys to know I have an update on what I'm planning to do once I finish Joy of Life Season 2. Anyways, appreciate you guys. Leave a like, leave a comment. I'm out. Peace.